I went completely screenless for a week.
On January 19th, my YouTube channel got hacked. My man
Could never do this, by the way. Oh my God. What percent of your day awake do you think you spend looking at a screen? An unfathomable amount of time for me. Because, like, my job is streaming, but I don't know. If I'm awake, say, 16 hours in a day, I think I'm looking at a screen for 10 of them. Maybe 12. And even when I'm not, like, dude, I'm just on the phone, off the phone, on the phone, off the phone, on the phone. Like, most of my day. Like, the majority. Like, there's been times, bro, if I didn't go to the gym, there's probably been, like, 2-week spans where I could actually just never go outside. In the winter, like, I could just never go outside. It just wouldn't impact my day, is what I'm saying. Like, unless I needed to go like, I had to go get groceries or something.
managers make it very clear to me that rule number 1 is don't click the links people send you in emails, so naturally I clicked on the link someone sent me in an email. I immediately got hijacked, and I could only watch in horror as my YouTube channel of 2 years started streaming crypto rushes to my audience of queer internet junkie college students, which, like, good one, man. They're gonna love this shit. What's worse is that—
Wait, Elon Musk is giving me 3 Bitcoin for every 1 Bitcoin I buy? Wait, for every Bitcoin I send Elon Musk, he's gonna give me 4 back?
within the same hour, a completely separate bot flooded the comment section of my recent video. They were advertising like a fake book that led to a completely—
This video reminded me of Dave Rumsfeld's book, not in a motivational way, more like, oh, that explains a lot kind of way. Kind of upsetting. Someone mentioned this concept in a private group a while ago and said, if you get it, don't talk about it later. Later, I realized they were referencing Dave Rumsfeld's book.
Fake book that led to a completely separate scam. So I went in my YouTube studio to delete—
Wait, that's so funny.
These oh, wait, that's right. I don't have— Remember, because I got hacked. And because my job isn't real. It's in the fucking computer. I can't do anything. I'm powerless. I can only watch. Obviously, I got my channel back. Yay, hello. But there's a lousy side effect of all this, which is that I wanted to throw my phone into the ocean. But I won't actually do that because they're like krill in the ocean, and like, what if I hit one of them? So I'm gonna do the next best thing, which is I'm gonna go completely screenless for a week because everything about the internet is—
Bro, that is impossible. This is going to be the craziest, like, first world country nepotism shit you're ever gonna hear out of my mouth. I don't know what I would do. If I couldn't watch TV, I couldn't go on my computer, I couldn't go on my phone, I can't look at a screen. Read books? Goon to the mind. Holy shit. Yeah, bro, start reading magazines, man. Huh? I feel like I'd be teleported back to, like, bro, I know that you're all gonna say this is unk. I remember being like 7 in 2009, taking a shit and reading the newspaper, bro. Looking at the cartoons on the newspaper. Like, what? Looking at the pattern on the fucking shower curtain and trying to imagine things. Bring back childhood imagination. Bro, bring back childhood imagination. My ass did nothing. I will say, I would like to feel that bored feeling. I know a lot of y'all watch me when you're bored. I am never bored, bro. I'm always doing something. So maybe that would be the upside, is like I would get to see that or feel that, you know? But like after like an hour, I'd be like, all right, I'm done.
pissing me off.
Boredom breeds creativity. Bro, yeah, but still. Dude, going streamless for a week is so crazy.
The day before my screen break, I got a couple things ready. I printed out several maps of Vancouver bus lines because I don't want to get lost. I printed out a contact sheet of phone numbers
Can't even use the GPS, it's cooked. Can't use the GPS, it's cooked. I wouldn't be able to live, didn't even think about that aspect of life. I don't know road names, I don't know anything. I just know where stuff is. I don't know how to get there without a GPS. Use a map. Yeah, handwritten map. Be driving into a lake.
might need, including but not limited to Cody, Sarah, Vancouver Taxis, Flair Airlines, and Papa John's. I also went downtown. I went into the biggest Best Buy in the world, apparently, and I bought an $80 phone that I'm going to be using for texting and calling because that seems like the smart thing to do. And already I know—
Oh, so we're not fully screenless. We're like high-tech screenless. Still allowed to use like a flip phone.
Some of you are going to be anal about this. There's a screen on the phone that you're using. You technically—
Hey, that's not what I sound like. It was just a question. It was just a question, Kai. That's all it was.
You already lost a child. Well, you know what? Actually, there's also a screen on the oven. There's a screen on the camera. The shower curtains are technically a screen. If we're living in a simulation, does that mean I have to kill myself? Actually, don't answer that question. The fuck was I? Oh, right, my phone. We're setting up my phone.
Okay, wait, how do you do this?
I don't know, that looks...
Wait, why is this like the worst thing ever? Oh my god.
Is a little hard to take out.
I'm gonna butt in. I don't think you should be able to use that high tech of a phone, Kai. I think you have to be using a rotary phone. You have to make calls on pay phones, right? Let's live life like we're in the fucking like 1930s, 1940s. You know, you put a quarter in, load it up. You get put on with a real person that's moving phone lines.
How is that supposed to...
Okay, well now I can't take it out. Long press.
Get a pager. I'd love to get a pager, bro. Have somebody page me. You're on? Hey, Roger, how's it going? Yep, nope, don't mind me. I'm just driving to work right now. Hey, oh, I'll catch you later. Hold on, I got another page. Hey, how's it going?
Oh my god.
That's a nice sound.
Well, no, doesn't somebody paging you means they want to call you? And then you call? I don't know how the pager works. I remember, dude, I even still have a guy at my gym that has one of those. So badass. He's like a cool guy that won't get with the times. But it's like, he has like one of those earphones that's like a phone. It's like one in your ear. What is that called? This. The Motorola, bro. Yo, one of y'all's dads had this shit in 2010. This is like Aura. Like, actually, this was like modern tech, bro. If somebody had this, you're like, this guy's making money.
Oh.
You don't like it?
Fun facts about this phone: 1, it looks like this, and I hate it. And 2, it has like sound effects, and throughout this entire video, I never figured out how to turn them off.
Oh, are those the actual sounds?
Wait, how do I backspace? What? No, I don't want to send a message.
It'll be too humiliating to use this in public.
There's a camera on this?
Oh my god, and like a silent sub. You're just sitting there. There's like, it's crowded, silent subway. Just boop, 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 boop.
If an emergency comes up, then
Bro, I was at a concert with Brooke, and they were like, no flash photography. This was like a small, it wasn't really a concert. It was just like a show. No flash photography. Some guy in front of us, he starts recording, and he goes like this. But then he goes, oh, fuck. And so a normal person would put their phone down, right? Just realizing that they were shining the people performing with a flashlight, or they would turn the flashlight off. He went like this. What? Like, who would do it? Like, I feel like I would go pivot, bang. He just like held it and then tried fixing it and then did it again.
I don't know.
You want to start with the...
On the first day, I had some errands to run in the city, which is a pain, but I thought maybe it'd be a good opportunity to see if the maps I printed actually work or not. Okay, so I have a couple errands to run today. I got some stuff that has to do with things in my wallet, like bank and ID and stuff. So let's see how this bodes without my phone. I didn't write down.
Dude, I don't know. I just feel like life without a screen would feel like just every day is like going to the DMV, bro. Fucking just staring at papers, bro. Everything's got to be written down.
The bank address. Wait, where's... I'll figure it out. Before we go any further, I'd like to remind you all that I'm making this video because I got my YouTube channel hijacked and I had a bad sense of cybersecurity. On a completely unrelated note, I would like to thank the sponsor of today's video, CyberGhost.
Oh, wow. Actually, W sponsor.
Really beautiful day. Check out this picture I took of the beautiful day. Check out this picture I took of the skyline. And then I also took a picture on my Canon R6, which it's fucking... Now about the maps, they worked most of the time, but I did have to ask 3 people for directions. And also, fun fact, did you know that being on the bus with no music gives time the viscosity of peanut butter?
Asking somebody for directions, I feel like in the US today, you would be looked at like you're a murderer. Excuse me, sir, do you know? Dude be like, what the fuck are you asking me, dude? What do you mean you look it up, bro? What? Yo, I feel like that would be like terrifying for the average person. Bro, that should just be content itself. Filming yourself walking up to people and asking them for directions and just recording their reaction. And watch 80% of them like take a step back like you're gonna murder them.
That and the anxiety of what I might be missing on my phone just made me a nervous wreck, white woman chihuahua style. And also when I got home, it was already 6 p.m. because I spent so much time just being
It's not that funny. I think that shit's hilarious, bro.
lost as fuck. That was kind of horrible, but also kind of excellent. Oh my god. Hello? Oh, Sarah, hello. Something tomorrow? What tomorrow? Get a package with you tomorrow? Market? Sure, bye-bye. As I was saying, just like looking around and seeing everybody like in their phones. Like if I had a phone, I'd be doing the same thing. But it seems strangely dystopian when I don't have a phone for the day. It's like, man, we're just animals, but we love these boxes. It's
Bro, actually, like you spend the majority of your like the average person's gonna spend the majority of their life looking at a screen that isn't real life.
like if you got a bunch of cattle addicted to triangles, just like shiny triangles for the cows to
That's
stare.
Italy.
What?
It's Italy. Because it's like the pizza. And the cows are the people. And they take the train and they go. You know, like in the past before they had phones, they'd like sit on the train with their pizza. Okay, in this video, there's a rat. They're trying to fish the rat out. The rat is winning. They lost the rat. I don't know where the rat is anymore.
Oh my god, getting somebody to explain TikToks to you? You have nothing else to do? Can you scroll on your For You page with your earphones in and explain to me what you're seeing? All right, so I got a Big Chungus meme. ASMR video. Oh, Anderdingus edit. What? An edit? A new one? Yeah. Oh, this one's really good.
Anymore. I'm gonna like that. Okay, there's a big frog. Gorlock tends to struggle during the feeding time. Okay, this one's Claro. It's cool. It's like bedazzled.
It's Claro, and they have like they like drew on it with like marker and stuff. I've seen this one.
Yeah, okay. Are you gonna do a mixed media edit for this one?
What?
Cut to the mixed media edit right now. It's a fun.
So day 3, we're just kind of loitering in front of a Wawa. Kind of been kicking a rock this whole time I've been walking around here. That's about it. I'm not allowed to order at like one of the touch screens, so I kind of just like walk up to somebody and ask them to do it for me.
You remember that call I took yesterday? Are you paying attention?
Wow, that was like so iCarly.
You're paying attention to me, you're paying attention. That was Sarah inviting me and Cody to go to Granville Island, which if you don't know what Granville Island is, like it's like a Vancouver place thing. So Cody and I got ready, we took a little car trip, we spent the day just eating clam chowder and canelés, which are the best dessert, and if you disagree with me, I will kill you.
Clam chowder.
When we got back, I did some doodling because that's a thing that
Oh,
people
what's your soup of the day? Oh, we have a lovely clam chowder.
can do. Then I lied down and I just started thinking for like 2 hours straight. After you left, I had a nondescript existential meltdown. Like I poured myself a cup of sparkling
I
water
feel like I'd start getting into freestyling.
and then just watched it
Slam poetry.
go flat. I had like a flash ego death. It was like a family.
This is him explaining his life without a fucking phone. I had like a flash ego death. Gaining consciousness.
Sparkling water and then just watched it go flat. I had like a flash ego death. It was like a Family Guy cutscene. And then I went for a run and then I was back to normal.
Oh my god.
I feel better.
This is kind of interesting to me that you can take away my phone and without even 2 days passing, I'll become like a toddler that's reckoning with recursive thought for the first time. Is it cramped in here or is it just my skin? Day 2 done.
Banana for size.
What?
Banana for scale. That's how big day. For reference, you can use this to see how big day 2 was.
What?
I didn't
Am I using the banana for reference?
really have any plans on day 3, so I spent a lot of it reading. I'm currently working through The Dawn of Everything. I really like it so far. This is my favorite page. And then while I was
Yo, I actually do think this would be a method to make you love reading. Like, if you were unable to look at a screen, you would start, even the people that hate reading would start like reading. Starting to like reading.
Reading, actually, I came to
And I forgot how to speak. Uh-oh. I just pass out.
the realization, wait, I have a Google Home. I can listen to music, which, like, thank fuck, because I didn't realize the first 2 days how much I
I
take
started flirting with my Amazon Alexa. I think we're in a fucking pretty steady relationship now.
music for granted. I ran a 10K yesterday with nothing but the sounds of Vancouver traffic to pacify me, which, like, those two things, like, that's totally an oxymoron. Now, some of you, if you're observant, you might be thinking, oh wait, don't you have vinyls that sit on your bookshelf? Why don't you think I have a record player? Anyway, with this newfound power of mine, I did some dishes and then I did a workout with Cody. This is me telling the camera that this is the end of day 3 for my editing. In case I get confused, this is where day 3 ends and where day 4 starts.
3 jumps for 3 days.
I think if I had music, I'd be in a lot better shape. Like, if I could, like, work out and just, like, somehow play, like maybe an iPod, like an old iPod Touch wouldn't count. Oh. And I could just change songs, like...
You're so fucking stupid. You're so stupid, you know that? I'm back to book maxing. So I got busy getting my brain absolutely shredded with anthropology, you know, things of that nature. When it got too cold to be outside, I went back in and I made dinner for Cody and Sarah, who came over to do some studying. Here's a picture of it on my evil phone. Also, since we're halfway through the challenge, I made this pie chart to show you what's been going on. This is just like a rough estimate. The big thing I want you to take away from this is just like being present in the moment, go up, white woman.
Piss poop? We have to have a piss poop line? Damn, I do probably shit like 2 hours a day.
A rough estimate. The big thing I want you to take away from this is just like being present in the moment, go up, white woman chihuahua anxiety go down.
Not 2 hours, maybe an hour. I think I'm probably taking a shit an hour a day. Half-hour poop in the morning, 15-minute poop after breakfast, probably 30-minute poop after stream, and maybe a sneaky 3 a.m. shit.
I did actually spend some time that day trying to catch like a wafer,
especially if I ate a lot of spicy food,
in my mouth. Yeah, you know, like a dog.
No, like, okay, so I will eat, listen, I get up, I eat a case of blueberries almost every day. It's like $7 for a case of blueberries. It's a waste of money. I love blueberries. I'm going to spend the money on the fucking blueberries. I get the big ones. I eat those with my breakfast. All right, take a shit, wake up, eat those with my breakfast, take another shit. By the time I'm done streaming, my shit's purple. So I know that in that, like, you know, 12-hour time frame, like, I have digested my breakfast fully because I eat so much fruit in the morning that, like, I will actually have like a purple shit, or like almost purple, not purple, but like you see the, or like I eat a lot of raspberries, not raspberries, blackberries. You need to go to the doctor. I don't need to go to the doctor. I do have a weird pain under my left armpit. I don't think it's my lymph node. I think it's a tendon. I'm not getting into me trying to self-diagnose problems I have.
I wasn't quite able to do it, and I think that probably like makes me like less of a man or something. Soon after this, Cody was telling me about like the Winter Olympic uniforms. So he did the virtuous thing and he put them into like a Canva document and printed them out.
Is this worth like the money that it costs for paper and ink?
Is this worth the trees you kill? Is it worth being...
Do you think after you finish a week without, you know, mostly all screens, a screen would hurt your eyes the first time you look at it?
a murder?
What?
You look like a cat with, do you know who I'm talking about? Like a Baba. There's this girl who
Maybe a little bit.
adopted a cat and turns out, like, they had, like, tooth cancer. Can you add it?
What are we talking about?
Baba, the cat.
As these images were being printed, I couldn't help but feel a little bit guilty. Like, are the Olympic uniforms and Bao Bao the two things that I need to be most urgently informed about right now? This almost felt tantamount to, like, losing the challenge, because part of the appeal of this whole screenless thing is I don't have to hear about the enormity of culture all the time. Exclude Bao Bao from that sentiment. He's pretty much guiltless. I don't think he did anything wrong.
I think I'd start reading the newspaper again. That would change, you know, instead of me, because you can't watch TV to get your news.
The Mongolia team in their cashmere sweaters.
Why are they so handsome?
Here's Brazil. Brazil
Okay.
is cool. This one's
Where do you even get a newspaper? Any gas station, convenience store? Get a daily news.
Haiti. That's Bao Bao.
I'm just a little disappointed that I needed to be in the loop so bad that I got these pictures printed. Photos printed? On day 5, some of my friends were performing an opera, so I got Cody to print out some tickets for me. Cody is essentially just my internet at this point. I got them some flowers, it was a jolly good show. Here are some pictures from my evil phone. At this point in the video, like, anxiety levels have gone down. I've discovered—
You would start to appreciate, like, other arts in certain things. Like, other forms of entertainment that you normally wouldn't have access, or would have access to, but would never do.
other things to worry about, like, I don't know, dinner. Everyone lean forward in your chairs, give me a little drum roll. Today we're hanging out with Tech Joyce. She lives a little out of the way, like an hour and a half away, so it took me 3 hours to get there. I didn't really think about this before I made plans with her, but like, what do you do with a tech YouTuber when you're screenless? Well, the answer is probably simpler than you think, because when I walked in, the first thing I saw were boxing gloves and mitts. Now, I have no idea how to box. I have never put these gloves on before, but I mean, it sounded like fun, and what else would you do with a 5'5" tech mogul on a Tuesday? The thing is, we can't really watch any tutorials on how to do this properly because I'm a problem, and you might think that fucking around with boxing with no experience would be like speedrunning an injury, and you're right.
What?
Sorry.
Who's your side?
If you had no boxing training, would you get better at boxing by just punching shit? Yeah. It would take forever. But, like, if you'd never got training, bro, you would at some point pick up techniques. Unless you're a fucking idiot, right? There's techniques. I know there's techniques, but I'm saying you would probably pick up some form of, like, form. Like, throwing a ball. Like, if you've never thrown a ball before, you start throwing a ball more, you're gonna get better at throwing a fucking ball. Like, not in terms of, like, large-scale fighting tech. I'm saying, like, you would just get better at punching stuff.
Who's in your, like, weight class?
You'd end up creating your own? Joe Bart style.
Alright, you heard it here, most—
Kick him in the balls, punch him in the Adam's apple. Wha-bam! Wha-bam! Wha-bam!
After that, Joyce gave me a little house tour, which included her sleeping setup, and also I was finally able to see the infamous Tech Joyce Honda in person. What the hell is happening here? Your car is like the ice cream machine at McDonald's.
Did you watch the latest video? Oh wait, you don't have a screen. I can give you a little rundown.
Joyce gave me a little rundown of what went on in her latest video, and I'm like a pioneer of small creators, so you should go watch it. After that, we kind of ran out of things to do besides—
Dude, if somebody was explaining, like, actual mechanical shit to me, like, of them modding their car, and me just going, I'm not going to remember any of it. Not going to remember any of it.
When we say we aren't simp.
It's like, unless I'm, like, turbo interested in it, if you could tell me, like, you could give me a rundown of how an engine works, 4 hours later, if you were, like, repeat back to me, I'd be like,
Creatures.
As far as food goes,
oh my
breakfast
god,
is
I would start trying to learn how to play the guitar. Yo, there's actually a million things you could fucking do. You could become an interesting person. You could become an interesting person and then not just rage bait people online.
be like the least satisfying meal.
What?
It kind of feels like I haven't done much since going screenless. Like, it's done a lot for me, but I feel like I want to do something, like, crazy. I want to do something radical. 1 second, can you hold this?
Yeah.
Sorry, would there happen to be room for 2 travelers tonight?
I think he's going somewhere.
Yeah, 1 night.
I almost ate the mic. I thought it was an apple slice.
Alright, thank you. I'm going to Victoria.
Which Victoria? The province in Australia or the one that makes sense?
I'm going to the island. You're coming with me.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I got school tomorrow.
Hi, are you free today and tomorrow? Okay, you don't have to go.
This is like your 4th time in a year going to the island.
I thought it'd be best to probably go somewhere that I'm, like, familiar with.
This is true. I think you would have.
Isn't Victoria Island the part of Canada that has a bit of the United States in it, where the average people that live in that province have to literally drive through Canada and then back into the United States to go to school? I think that's that island. Because, like, part of it, or it's somewhere near there. There's some part near, like, Washington where it's, like, this part's in the U.S., this is in Canada, and it's, like, there's no way to get over to the mainland where the school is. So if, like, you're one of the small families that live there, you have to, like, drive out of the U.S. to go to school.
We've done well in Australia, though.
For the finale of this video,
It's Roberts. Oh, it's in Minnesota?
I'm gonna be going to another city, completely unarmed of any meaningful technology. Coming along with me is Danny. He had a couple days off work.
This is all I need. I'm very happy about the double-decker bus.
You got a big guy here. Oh,
Ew.
dude.
He's my boy. I like that guy.
Yo, that first scroll, though, on fucking, like, doom scrolling social media when you get back after the 7-day break. Probably feel like fucking cocaine, dude. Wow. Not doing anything, the dopamine you'd get with just fucking watching TV, bro. Be like a kid watching Cocomelon.
By the time we arrived at the hostel, it was already dark out, and I was starting to feel a little nervous about opening my phone again at midnight. Luckily, I had a British cynic with me to make it all go down easier.
All of your close friends might be dead. That's possible. One or two could have died.
You're no fucking help. At this point, it was 7 p.m., and we had a couple hours to kill, so we went to play some ping pong. Say for the sake of saying, this one's for all the marbles. This one's...
What are you talking about? This one's probably not normal.
So as we all know, we're tied 6-6.
No.
And we have one more game.
No.
Think about what the British have done.
Whatever.
Things.
Whatever.
It's very strange.
Fine. This is it. All along.
I'm tapping through the ping pong tourney.
To the Legislative Assembly of British Columbia, because that's in Victoria, apparently. And also, what better place to finish a Kodakai video than in Parliament? Make a wish? Okay. Is that vandalism?
Damn, when was the last time y'all made a wish in a fountain? Years.
There are no other...
Mainly because I don't have coins. I mean, I'm never carrying coins. Yesterday, I would wish in a well more often if I just had... I don't have, like, pennies or quarters on me. Or
Coins in
something.
here.
I don't know.
I have a feeling that...
If I get change, tip cup. Quarters, sometimes keep in case I gotta buy a toll. Tip cup. I'm not keeping change. I'm not holding up a line either. I don't like when it's old people. I'm gonna say it. It's old people. When old people go, oh, hold on. I have 1833 exactly. And then they whip out a coin pouch. And I'm standing there. Waiting. As they scrounge through their coin bag. Because they want to get the fucking bill back. Brother.
We weren't supposed to...
It could be the people of Victoria aren't very wish.
Acting like you need to go places. Interesting. Everybody goes, late. Now, was it my fault for waking up late, not planning and preparing things I needed to do so I wouldn't be late for stream? Or is it the old lady's fault for holding me up in line for 2 minutes?
I think it's a them problem. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay, here's the best way that I can describe it. Everything up until this point, it's felt like I've been like 12 years old. Because the last time that I haven't had screens for this long was probably when I was like 12 years old. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a nostalgic gleam to it. Like everything's been...
Wait, that's literally what I was saying, though. Back when I was like 8 or 9, dude, and I'm just sitting there just fucking staring at like papers. Maybe you play video games here or there, but like the majority of your day, you're not really looking at a screen.
Life is different. I don't know, life has been different for this past week.
No, you're gonna open your phone again, it's gonna be different. When you find out that all your loved ones have perished.
I don't know, should I just do it? Should I just get it over with? I'm gonna start screen recording, right? Okay, so this is what I missed.
The first... Jesus Christ, bro. No, that would stress me out. Oh my God, that would stress me out. Holy fuck, dude. When I see somebody with like 83,000 notifications, unopened.
What did you miss? Big.
Like important shit. I'm not talking about like spam, right? Like obviously I don't see the majority of the comments or fucking mentions or whatever, but I'm saying like just letting it sit on like 85,000 emails. I'm like, bro.
News? Was it a big week?
I missed
You've
Ludwig.
had a heart attack if you saw my Google email.
I spent $70,000.
I think you might get overload. I think this might kill you.
I didn't miss a lot.
Wait, that'd actually be equally as upsetting. You got off your phone for a week, you come back, you have like one text message. It's automated from like Shein, letting you know about like a flash sale. Nobody else messaged you.
Of course you didn't. Of course
Holy fuck.
you didn't miss anything. I'm very happy you came to this realization in real time. That's fantastic.
I missed nothing.
You missed nothing. Nothing happened. What now?
Clash of Clans, your base was raided. All goblins. They somehow got a 2-star.
Our enlightened one. What do we do now?
We go to sleep. I'll use the phone for a little bit. I'm gonna get rid of this fuck-ass brick. I hate it. I'm done with it.
No.
And then I'm gonna get back to you, and that's gonna happen right now. Quirky transition. Okay, so this was filmed like 2 weeks ago. I've been editing, I've been going about my life, I've been using this evil thing. My life is largely the same after doing this, but I think the one thing that has changed is that I'm maneuvering my life now with the knowledge that my attention is a very valuable thing. There are a lot of things that you could give your attention to. There are a lot of things that are
Bro, I don't have a problem with screens. I get annoyed with short form media and like I don't post on short form media anymore, but I still consume it too much. Like I'm trying to get out of that because it's like, dude, I'll want to watch a YouTube video or a TV show or a movie and I'll get a third of the way through and I'll just be like, I'll sit on TikTok for like a minute. And then I just doom scroll for like 2 hours and then I go to bed, you know? Like, and then it takes me so much longer to consume like actual good media and like, you know, movies or even like reading or something like that if I want to do like philosophy. And it's just like, I feel like, dude, I'm not going to remember any of that.
designed to take
But I'll remember like a good movie or something else. Like that's going to live in your mind longer than like some stupid fucking funny video.
it from you. Approach this as a tool. Approach it as something that can serve you and not the other way around. Care about the things that you care about. Pay attention
Don't forget you're a warrior of Shamu. Wow, that's a pocket pick, chat. Don't forget Shamu.
to the things that you pay attention to. Thanks again to CyberGhost.
That was a WVed, bro. I really did enjoy that.